Hi, welcome to another episode of McAllen Parks Unplugged. Join us as we do another exercise video today and stay tuned for all our future videos. So today we're going to focus on our dynamic stretching. It's going to be a little bit different. We're still going to get our blood flowing, but we also want to incorporate the importance of stretching for our bodies. So to start off, we're going to go ahead and do some shoulder rolls. So we want to make sure that we're sitting up straight, core is straight and tight, and we want to relax those shoulders. We don't want to tense them up. So we'll just do a few rolls, front and back. So ladies, we can start with 5 to the front, 5 to the back. So just relaxing, and we roll forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we can do it back, a controlled movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can actually, let's go ahead and repeat it once more, just to warm those shoulders up. To the front, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can shake it out. We want to be relaxed. We don't want to be tense. And again, these will be more of some dynamic stretching exercises. So to begin, to get that blood flowing, we're going to go ahead and march in place, but we also want to incorporate our arms in it. So what we're going to do is the arm marching. When the right arm is going up, our left leg should be going up, and the opposite for the other one. So we're going to have our left arm go up and our right leg go up, okay? So we can start with our right arm and then alternate to the left. So this we're going to do 10 times on each leg. So we can go ahead and begin with our right. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's keep going another 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. For that march, you can continue to repeat a few more sets if you would like. This is also a good way to incorporate some cardio if you have some difficulties getting up and around, going out to the park, or using any sort of exercise equipment to help you out with your cardio. Next, we're going to do some shoulder taps. So this is going to be very similar to a bicep curl. Your traditional bicep curl. So we're gonna stretch our arms out, ladies. Palms facing forward. And what we're gonna do, we're simply gonna reach up, touch, and tap our shoulders. Come back down, and then that's one repetition, okay? So we're gonna do this 10 times. So let's go ahead and begin. We want our back straight, core tight. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You know what? Let's go ahead and repeat it. That was a good workout. So let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now we're going to move on to our wrist. Oh, our wrist is a body part that I feel a lot of us ignore. We forget about the importance of it. So we're going to go ahead and do some wrist rolls. So we're going to stretch our arms out, and all we have to do, first we're going to roll out to the outside, and then we'll roll in. So we'll do this 10 times to the inside and the outside. So let's go ahead and begin to the outside. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's roll in. 1, 2, 3. That might be a little more difficult. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So for those of us who sit at our desks for a long period of time, on the computer a lot, these are a lot of exercise that you can actually do while you're at work, on your desk chair, just to get your body a little more flexible, to get that blood flowing. Our next exercise will be a shoulder stretch. So this is going to be a different version of our typical shoulder stretch. What we're going to do is we're going to sit up straight, and our arms are going to be just hanging by our sides, and we're actually going to reach up and tap the back of our, almost our neck, the base of our neck. We release, and then we use our other arm to tap the back of the base of our neck. So that's actually stretching our shoulders and allowing us to create flexibility in our back. So we're gonna go ahead and begin with our right arm, and we're gonna do this 10 times on each side. So let's go ahead and begin with our right arm. So we're gonna do 1, release, left, 2, right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So again, we would repeat the same exercise at least 2 or 3 times to get that full stretch of this exercise. Shoulders continued. We're also going to try to stretch our lower back and another part of our shoulder. So instead of reaching upwards this time, we're going to reach to our back. So the same process, relax our arms next to us, and with our right hand. So for this, actually, you might want to move up a little bit more on your chair to have space right behind you. And we're going to reach back as if you're going to scratch your back, your lower back. And then we're going to repeat this with our left. So with this, you want to make sure that it's a very controlled movement. As simple as it may seem, we want to make sure that we're controlling it and slowing this movement down to prevent any injuries. So we're going to go ahead and begin with our right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you should actually be feeling this stretch like on the inner part of your shoulder. So these are movements that we hardly perform, or we don't think of actually performing. So our joints and our muscles can become a little bit stiff. And one last one. There you go. Let's shake those arms out. We've been moving them a lot. Okay, so our next dynamic stretch exercise will be the wake up stretch. So when we wake up, what we do is we just want to raise our arms, stretch, and get our day started. So we're going to perform a similar movement as that. And again, we want to make sure it's controlled and we're not rushing through it and hurting ourselves, right? So we're going to stretch our arms out in front. Let's have our back straight, our core tight. Let's hang in there for just a few breaths. And now what we're going to do, we're going to reach up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath, and let's bring our arms to this side. One more time, arms out front. Take a couple of breaths. Let's reach up to the ceiling. Here you can feel your core stretching, your back also relaxing and stretching. Let's reach out to our side slowly. And down. Good job, ladies. Next, we're going to do our chest stretch. So our good morning stretch actually already helped us stretch a little bit of our chest. But to get more of that stretch in there, we're going to pretty much do what you call the chest fly if you were using gym equipment. So ladies, we're going to stretch our arms out. And this is gonna be as if we were clapping our hands together, okay? So again, we want this to be controlled so we prevent any injuries. So we're gonna bring our hands forward as if we're clapping. Hold it for about a second and then we can come back. And that's one. Let's do it again. 2, and bring your arms back. One more time. And let's bring our arms back. And one last time. And back. Okay, let's release those arms, shake them out. Okay, so next we're moving on to our lower body. So again, all these exercises are good also if you're sitting down for long periods of time, if you're at work, sitting at your desk chair for too long. I highly encourage that you perform these. So our first lower body stretch is going to be the toe touch. So Pati will show us a different version. So again, as simple as standing up for a bit, or also you can remain on your chair to perform the toe touch. So Kristyna and I, let's go ahead and stretch our legs out. And we're gonna reach as far as we can without compromising our back. Pati, you can go ahead and perform a toe touch. And this we wanna hold for 10 seconds. If at any point this starts to feel a little too hard or too uncomfortable, go ahead and release, come back up. And then you can reach as far as you can. We might call this a toe touch, but if you can't reach all the way to your toes, don't worry about it. It's as far as you can go without compromising your health and your back. More seconds, and we can come right back up, ladies. Okay. And this you can perform within sets of 3 or as many times as you would need, but again, be careful, have controlled motion so that we prevent any injuries. Our next lower body stretch is going to be our growing stretch. So if we sit for long periods of time, our growing actually does become a little too stiff. It can prevent us from properly walking or performing any function. So when we're sitting down, what we're gonna do is we're going to reach our legs out to the side as far as we can, and we're gonna almost create an ankle here. We bring it back in and we alternate the leg. And so you should be feeling a pull, not a pull, more of a stretch in your inner thigh. And this is actually helping your hip joints, your groin. We bring it back up and that would be 1 set, okay? 1 rep, I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and start with our right leg. We wanna keep our back straight. So let's start with our right. We're gonna do right, we bring it in. Left, we bring it in, that's 1. Right, we bring it in. Left, and we'll repeat that. And just 1 more time. So again, this will help you be more flexible and actually improve your walking movements if you're already struggling a little bit with walking, getting around your normal activities. Lastly, we're gonna perform our calf stretch. So a lot of times our calves can be too tight and that's actually going to cause some other tightness on your upper legs. So we wanna make sure our calves are getting a good stretch so that we're comfortable when we're doing our walking, all our exercises, or anything that requires us to move. So for our calf stretch, it would be best if we actually stand up. We can come behind our chairs here. We're gonna hold on to the back of our chairs and we're gonna step back first with our right, creating almost an A shape with our legs. You can lean forward until you feel that stretch. You're gonna feel it almost on the base of your knee, on the back of your leg, going down to your Achilles. This we can hold for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, our right leg in. And we're gonna perform the same movement with our opposite leg. So here, let's go with our left. You wanna make sure you're feeling that stretch. You might need to go deeper. And again, we can hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can slowly bring it back up. Rise up. Thank you for joining us in our dynamic stretch video. Make sure to tune in for all our future videos.